Hello everyone, welcome back to Wow Wisdom. Today's video is one that is quite exciting for me because today I'm going to discuss with you my step-by-step winning scripting formula. At the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what I do and the tools that I use when I am scripting in order to manifest everything that I desire quite quickly and effortlessly. If this is something that interests you, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe and click on that notification bell so that we can go on this manifestation and scripting journey together, and you can be informed of all of my future tips and tricks and videos to come. The reason why I'm choosing to touch on this subject today is because I am building the life of my dreams right now as we speak. But it wasn't always that way. Even though I've always been, since my high school year, very curious about the powers of the mind and the capabilities that we have to build and create our own lives from the bottom up, it is surely when I got into the university level that I really started diving deep, that I really started researching and doing the work that I needed to do in order to see how to go about it, how to reach those outer states, how to be able to manifest with the law of attractions and things like that. And I found that one of the most successful practices that I had was with scripting. And it was quite funny because it was already a practice that I was doing during my high school years, even though I didn't know that I was actually scripting. I started with a journal and I started desiring things and putting things as if I already had them and how they would feel without knowing exactly what I was doing. So for me, maybe because it was is a very intuitive practice, since I started doing it when I was in high school and just intuitively started scripting, maybe that's the reason why it works so well for me. But the techniques that I have gathered around the way, the step-by-step that I'm going to show you now, are things that I have gathered along the way into the different years through research, through trial and error, that altogether, put together, is what I say is my winning scripting formula of today, and is what actually, when I script, I am able to confidently say that I'm able to manifest what I script about in quite a short period of time. Okay, now going deep into my step-by-step scripting formula. What I like to do first, and this is step number one, is I like to treat it in a very ritualistic manner because I find that it actually gives it more meaning. First off, I like to find a comfortable space. In this case, I always script in my living room and I always do it from the floor. I like to sit on the floor, which is what I'm doing right now, because I feel more grounded in when I do this. After doing that, still part of step number one, I like to either cleanse the area, cleanse myself, and cleanse the page that I'm going to be using with either a Palo Santo, or if you feel that is too much, or you don't like the scent, or you're just not in the mood to burn Palo Santo that day, you can use a selenized stone, which in this case is what I use, to move it around you, put it on top of the page, and set those intentions of cleansing away, of removing from you anything that you could have picked up throughout the day, especially if you do this at night, any low energies, any bad intentions, vibrations that may have come along with you that may actually affect your scripting practices. Because many times we don't realize that these energies, these bad events that happen to us or may have happened to us throughout the day, does influence our state of being. And in turn, that translates into your practice. So that is step number one. Step number two is that I like to write a date on top of the page. So when you're ready to start your scripting process, you're going to grab your page and you're going to write it at the top. Here it is. Here's an example. And the reason why I like to do that is because it helps me to kind of understand where I am at any given point in time. I like to know the date, I like to know the month, and I like to know the year when I first wrote or when I wrote about this, so that when it does manifest, I can more or less look at the time period and see how fast or how slow am I manifesting at any given point in time. That helps you to understand whether you are getting better at this practice as you go along. The third step in this scripting process that I take is that I like to address my scripting page to something or someone. This is a very personal step, in this case scenario, I've always addressed my letters to God because I was born and raised Catholic, and I feel comfortable knowing that in my mind, in my heart, there is a higher source, creator of it all, that is guiding us throughout life in general. So for me, that's important. For you, it doesn't have to be, depending on your religion, depending on your culture, depending on your state of being and what you think is right and wrong. Then you can address it to anything and anyone. You can address this to the angels. You can address it to God. You can address it to a past loved one, someone that has passed away that has great meaning to you. You can address this to the universe. You could address it to source and all that is, just even to the fairies. I mean, to anything. Whatever you find that will help you, address it to that. And there are even people that I know that address it to their future self. They write a letter to their future self, and they feel very comfortable doing that. So it's important. It gives you that feel of a letter, gives you that feel that you are talking and relating everything that you are experiencing, everything that you love to someone. And that's also going to help you put even better feelings into the scripting page. So don't forget to do that. Address the page to something or someone. And when you are ready with that, then you are ready to go to the next step, which will be step number 4. But before we go into step number 4, just out of curiosity, I just want to know and wanted to ask you, if you do this, if you do script, who is or what is that someone or something that you address your scripting to? Just love to know if you have someone special, something special that you like to address your scripting pages to. Please comment on the tab below. For step 4, you're going to start with a gratitude statement. This is a gratitude statement, should be basically telling that person how grateful and thankful you are for everything that you have, for everything that you have achieved, for the life that you have. For example, I am so grateful and thankful for everything that has come my way. I am so grateful and thankful for the life that I currently have. Or I'm so grateful and thankful, and I just want to say thank you for everything that you have given me that has manifested in my life so far. Those are 3 little examples that you can use. Just make sure that it really comes from a place of gratitude, because gratitude is a very, very important feeling to put into process of manifestation. Don't be shy. You don't have to use exactly the 3 examples that I've given you right now, but make sure that when you are writing it down, you don't only write your gratitude, but you feel it as well. Because here you start getting into that vortex. Here is when you start bringing those feel-good energies to accelerate the process of manifestation. Remember that, as I've said in other videos, as an example of this one, you attract what you are, not what you want. Likes attracts likes. You must be in that like-minded state, in that like-minded vibration, in order to start attracting what you desire. Step number 5, once you have put that gratitude statement, you're going to go straight into the process of scripting. This is the part where you are going to write down what you want to achieve as you already have it. Make sure that you do it in the present tense, and to whomever that person, that someone, that thing that you're writing this letter to, you're going to be as detailed as possible into this item that you want to manifest. Don't hold back. Don't, for example, if you want a luxury car, don't just say, thank you for my luxury car. I just got this luxury car and it's beautiful and red and amazing. It is nice to do that, but be more specific. What kind of luxury car do you want? Do you want an SUV? Do you want a fast car? Do you want a Mercedes? Do you want an Audi? What kind of luxury car do you want? Be specific. Don't be shy. Don't hold back. If you start feeling like nervous, or if in this process you start feeling like maybe you're not deserving of it, or you don't want to put because you don't want to constrict the universe. You're not constricting at all. What you are doing by not being specific is that you are not setting yourself up for success. Be as clear as possible and as specific as possible. Do not hold back. And if you start getting negative feelings in the process, what you're going to do, and this is a side tip and trick, this is not one of my steps because I don't feel that anymore, but I do recognize that in the beginning I used to. That is telling you, your body, your heart, your soul is telling you that there's something that you need to work with that may be stopping your manifestations from coming into reality. So what you do is you don't stop your practice right there, but you're going to always have a little note on the side, notebook, paper, whatnot, and then you're going to write down quickly what that feeling is that came about. You know, while you're still doing your scripting, but you want to put it down. You don't want to forget that, because it is those moments that are very important. If you feel like you don't deserve it, if that little thought came into your mind, write it down. I don't deserve this. But go back to the page. Get rid of it. Get rid of that thought in your mind by writing it down and go back to your scripting practice. And on another day, I'm going to show you what to do with those feelings in order to remove them, to get them out of your heart, your body, your soul, your spirit, so that they are not there to hinder you and to stop you from achieving your goals and your dreams. So once you have done that, once you have gone through step 5, once you have been as clear as possible with what you want, with that beautiful trip that you want to take, with that once in a lifetime opportunity that had come your way, that incredible job, or that wonderful Mercedes-Benz that you want to have, whatever it is, once you are clear as possible, we are going to go into step number 6. And step number 6 is that you're going to end your scripting practice with a statement of gratitude. Just as you did at the beginning, you began with a statement of gratitude, you are going to end it now with a statement of gratitude. And my favorite one is always, I just do something simple like thank you, thank you, thank you with love. 3 thank yous with love. The reason for that is I am thanking this person, I'm thanking the universe, I'm thanking God, in my case, for this wonderful thing that has come to my life. Just that simple. And every time that I write thank you, thank you, thank you, I make sure that I feel it, that it's really present in my heart, in my body, that I feel that little tingling of happiness, because that tells me I'm there, my vibrational state is there. And with love, I add that because I want to add the energy of love as well, because I'm grateful and I'm feeling it with all my heart, and I'm expressing my love, my gratitude for everything that has come my way. Once done that, you're going to do the final step, which is step number 7, which is to sign it. Sign your page. Give it even more meaning. Give it even more intention. When you sign your name in that page, you say it is done, it is done, it is done. That's basically what's that doing it. You are signing it. You're giving it proof of being. You're saying it is done. And that is also something that you can do at the beginning stages. You can, once you sign it, you can sit with it, you can look at it and just say to yourself with intention, it is done. And that is all that it takes, guys. This is my winning scripting formula. Once that is done, I usually tend to put it away because I know in my heart that it is true and it will come its way. Okay, everyone, this is my step-by-step winning scripting formula. I kid you not when I say that it works, that I have manifested many things with it, including this beautiful sea-facing or sea view apartment in which I am currently in. It does work, but it takes time to master. So please don't think that this is going to be once off and you're going to do that. If you're skillful at this practice, it could very well be. But don't be discouraged if you don't see results right away. And if you want a little bit of extra help, then don't forget to download my scripting worksheet. I have put the link down below. This is basically the same process that I've written to you right now. It is just labeled on a step-by-step process again, so that you don't forget, so that it is there handing with you as you go through your scripting practice. Download it. It is for free, and I'm sure that it will help you specifically in the beginning stages of your scripting practice. It will make it easier and it will make it stress-free. Thank you once again for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.